Somebody was just driving up. So hello everyone. It's time again to draw inward. I've just been going through some of my materials here. Got a bunch of like old colored pencils here and watercolor pencils and stuff that I've never used. So I might see if I can find a better home for them. Kind of silly to own stuff you never use. So I'm still recovering from a bit of a cold here. But I'm going to go ahead and do the thing. I do feel like a little bit of line reps, some practice. Getting myself back into the swing of drawing would not be remiss. Just get some nice strokes going here. Whoa. Just practice my hand. Try to get some nice circles. Not great. That's excellent, actually. Can't complain there. A few more circles. There we are. Okay. So, I feel a little limbered up there. And we're going to try drawing, pink, 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 Rei Ayanami there. Classic anime character. Try to get some of this stuff. Maybe I'll move this over here. Yeah, I have a little more elbow room. And we're going to just start working on Rei here. From this rather lovely image. I'll see if I can't show you a little bit of this. Just for fun. Oops, not that. Just going to drag that out so you can see a little bit of what I'm drawing there. This is a bit of Sadamoto art of the three protagonists of Neon Genesis Evangelion, obviously. Hey, Seth, good to see you. And it's a little frustrating because this is what I wanted the show to actually be when I first started watching it. I was like, I know they're gonna not necessarily get along all the time, but I was really hoping that Evangelion would be a show about all of them, working together really more as a team. But such was not the plan, or such was not the show that they ended up making. I'll put it that way. So let's go ahead and start drawing a little bit of Rei here, and we'll just do some stuff. I'm kind of intrigued by her hair. Not sure where I should start. Maybe that's a lot of hair, actually, now that I look at it. So maybe we start with the eye. We'll do that curve of the eye, kind of like that. And then there's another curve over. Sorry, some light dimming here. Either that or I'm having a stroke. And then we have a nose round about here-ish, little check nose. How you doing, Seth? And we'll give her a bit of a smile. That sort of famous enigmatic Rei smile. Let's just darken that up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so there's the beginning of that. We'll give her and that there, and the eyes, pupils rather. All right, there should be a bigger curve there. We can fix that. Doing good. Oh, no problem, Seth. Still appreciate you stopping by. I don't know, that seems wrong. I think her eyes should be a little bigger, maybe? Or should those go further down? Yeah, I think I'm going a little too small on those. Let me try expanding this out, and see, now I shouldn't have darkened those lines. Dang it. That got really dug in there. Now it's okay. I think we got it out. So we're gonna go bigger on the eye there. Pull that down. Line. Eye. Is that better? Seems a little bit. Although this is a tough angle as well. Hey, DS Light. Maybe I need to figure out the hair first. Let's do some of this hair. Coming down into this, like this. Yeah, it's definitely the classic Ray hair. Coming down to the eyes a bit. Because she's a mysterious girl. So she has to have her eyes partly covered. That's how you know she's mysterious. And then there's a bit of a part coming down like this. Man, I am not getting this hair at all. Maybe? Ray is a challenge. And the hair comes down like this, and then it kind of curves in. Reminds me a bit of the Bridge Bunny. Look at her name. Oops, it's a bit much. And then there's more of this very spiky hair the more I look at it. Watch Grave of the Fireflies. Wasn't too bad for an anti-war film. Okay. Okay. Her hair, yeah, exactly. Her hair, but there's a lot of little, little lumps to it. Is the thing, which I didn't quite realize. But you're right. Like I thought this would be pretty straightforward, but it's actually, and it's kind of messy. So yeah, obviously the eyes are completely wrong, but I think I'm getting the hair, you know, I'm getting something closer to the hair here. Look at all these little things, jeez. She actually reminds me a lot of Ray's mom now, or Shinji's mom. Wonder why. Let's give her a chin. It's much more noticeable here. That should go up to about there. Okay, so that eye is off and that eye is off. So I think if I adjust there, put the eye there, and then curve this around here, and then fix that by just pulling it out. Yeah, Maya, that's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. And then we do this more like, yeah, I definitely want to stream Evangelion when it comes out over here for the anime club once we get back into that. Once I'm not traveling to cons all the time. And then we'll do this kind of like there, maybe? Okay, that's closer. But the eye is, geez, no. The eye needs to go down further. down like here. And then we try to do the curve. This is what I get for trying to do this this wonky angle. Okay, that's getting closer. Definitely getting closer. I think it's a slightly tougher thing. Yeah, that's not too bad. And so we'll give her an eyebrow here and an eyebrow here. There's something not quite Ray about her. I think part of it's the nose. Needs to be a little more soft. A little more snub nose there, I think. That's better. Give her a neck. Should we give her? Yeah, let's just show roughly the fact that she's wearing clothes. Because it's Evangelion, you never know. It being Ray and all. Alright. And then obviously she has more hair curls and hair things going on here. And more things here. And a bunch more hair over here. That's what I'm missing. Hopefully that'll bring her all together. Yeah, that's more of a... That feels more like Ray. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay. Unfortunately, yes, the West Coast is too far for me to travel for a con. It's just... I would love to. I've gone to AX. But I'm already doing 7 cons a year, and I just can't move out unless you can get them to, fly me over as a guest. Unless you can get me on the special list. I'll be happy to come over if somebody will, foot the bill for the travel. I'm there. But I just cannot do it on my own. All right, so let's get a better sense of this eye. Have a few little lashes, and then a little line there. And same thing here. We have this, and then this curves up, curves down, and we have a few little lashes here just to show that she's a girl. You got to do that. This gets thicker. Obviously, I'll really do some stuff with the pen here to make this really make sense, but just to get it going. Yeah, that seems about right. Not really seeing much else to do here, other than ink, because I think I have an eye. That might be eyes. So we have the big old highlight there. We'll have a big highlight there, actually a smaller highlight there. And a smaller highlight down there, interesting, which is, yep, just barely there. And then we have the irises. Interesting. All right. And in this, her eyebrow's a little higher up, so I might do that. Let's ink. See where this goes. All right. And I think I'm going to start with these, with the eyes. No, let me start here. And then try to get these correct. Get a lot of stuff here. We want this to come down to a point. Okay. I think we've got something there. And then we'll do these eyes down to a fairly thin line. And then do that there. We'll go ahead and mark in for the eye bubble, the little reflection there. Not too crazy about how that's turning out, but it's not bad. Okay. See if we can get very light. There we go. On that brush stroke. That's what I'm looking for. Exactly what I wanted. So if I just, I'm going to go a little higher on that one. And just kind of feather it out. Interesting expression. We want to give her a nose. Going up to kind of a point. Sort of a snub. Give her the rest of her eyes. With that line, firm line. And then come around here. And then we do our curve for the bubble and the other bubble. Let's go ahead and do the pupils. Yeah. Yeah, they certainly hit a home run with Evangelion. Much to their surprise, to an extent. Like, obviously they wanted a hit, but it was way bigger than they thought it would be. And now, Ano cannot get away from it. Not that I suspect he really wants to. Well, no, I suspect he does. I suspect he kind of wants to go on to other things, but this is how he will pay his rent checks for quite a while. All right. Let's try and get some of these. And I'm not too crazy about how, some of these are coming down. Let me see if I can't. Make these a little more delicate. Those will come down. They can be not quite as strong. Ooh, very thin. Messing around with line length here, obviously. Trying to get a sense of how to do this in a way that looks right. It's very hard, actually. Messing up this hair. I'm clearly not doing this in at an effective angle. Getting a sense for how this pen works, for how best to drag it. And we got actually going to pull this down here. Ooh, a little too firm. Okay, I may be messing up her hair here. Kind of going nuts. I'm kind of going nuts. But you know, sometimes just gotta play around a bit. That's not bad. And then we need a thing like this. We're actually gonna need a couple of these. Looks like. Yeah. And then we'll do a big one coming up like this. This is such a delicate instrument, I keep forgetting. So then I will really press down and then create this thick line, which I don't want. So sometimes I get these really nice, delicate lines, and then I forget what I'm doing, or more accurately, my finger forgets what it's got in its hand, and I end up with these lines that just feel wrong. It's quite annoying. I'm gonna do this all wiggly. Alright, let's give her a face. I'm gonna try going very carefully here. Very slowly and deliberately. Okay. Phew, the chin worked out. This is not too terrible. And then we want that very thin. In fact, I'm going to do the anime thing. And not actually fill in the line. And we want a fairly thick line here for her neck. Oddly. Clotheslines often are fairly thick to differentiate them from the body. Feels like there should be more. But you know, this is not something I'm displeased with. Add a few other things in here. Finishing them with R. Cool. Awesome. I'm sure they had trouble drawing Rei and Asuka, you know. As just kind of the reality of those characters. Now the question is, do I fill in the black up here? Let's just see. If I fill that in, going very carefully here, would that look better? I don't think so. I mean, I might color it in, I might give it like some gray or something, but I kind of like this approach. Anything else I'm missing on her? I don't think so. Do I want to do anything more with... Yeah, I do. Her eyes should be a little thicker. Her eyebrows. Well, actually, no, the lines around her eyes. I guess, or eye sockets, technically, are much thicker than that. So we're going to make them thicker, because we have that power as artistes. Yeah, that's nice. Let me just pull that down a little. Okay, interesting. Actually, looks a little different now. It looks a little more, oh my goddess, oddly. But definitely they have those thicker lines. Huh. Let me emphasize that wedge a little more. All right. Yeah, that seems about right. A little thicker? A little thicker. So I don't know if folks would automatically tell that that's Ray, but no, thank you. Yes, like yeah, Ray should not look, you know, happy and gay. Okay. Now for the magic. Pull out all the pencil, remove every bit of extra line from this. We erase everything underneath, get it all nice and clean, and then once that's done, if all's gone well, look at that. That turned out way better than I thought it would. Starring Paradox, cool. Hey Shark, yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I've got some dot hack artwork on here somewhere. Does it ever get on the eraser? A little bit does, yes. Actually, you can probably see a little there. See that dark streak there. That's the great thing about these erasers. You just kind of knead them, and the ink gets absorbed into the eraser. Eventually, the eraser will get dry and kind of like me, and will get unusable. You know, because it'll absorb so much of that ink that it just can't be used anymore. But the point of these kinds of erasers, these wonderful gummy erasers, is that they absorb ink. That is kind of their purpose. Is that they suck up pencil, but then also if you get any ink on them, it does get worked into the eraser. So you just kind of let it go. Also, this is super dry, super fast drying ink. So it's not a really big deal. But yeah, you just kind of, you recognize that every few months, I guess, it depends on how much you're drawing. I've had this for years now. But yeah, if you're drawing a lot, then eventually this is going to get worked out. Okay. So there's that. Gosh. Again, I cannot complain about that at all. I'm very happy. Let's do the thing. There we are. Barely visible, but there's my mark. I should probably re-ink that. Let me see if I can't. I should probably get a new pad. Better. Somewhat better. Definitely need a new pad. I've now marked that as my own, and I'll go ahead and scan that and put that in. You're right. I think give her blue hair and red eyes, and it'll be pretty obvious. And I think I'll ink in a little bit of the eyes as well. That'll help. Be curious. I might try shading the blue, but I don't know. All right. I think that's going to do it for us for tonight. Unfortunately, with my cold, I can tell that my voice is only going to last so much longer. I can stay on for a little bit longer, but I would die out pretty quickly. So it's going to be a short one tonight, But thanks all so much for showing up. This, like I said, this worked out pretty well. I'll do a bit more fan art next time, and I'll be moving on to original characters soon enough. But I just want to get a bit more practice with some other characters and get back up to speed. And yeah, we'll see where that goes. So thanks all so much. Have a great week. Until next time, draw something.